when everything about your brand is aligned, there's more depth, right? There's a greater connection between you, what you stand for, and how that can change somebody else's life. And when you can make those connections, that connects with people and it makes you money.
Welcome to Be Bold Branding, where we discuss the power of differentiating yourself through your own unique story and standout personal brand.
Today we're going to talk about a subject that has a lot of people stumped, right? Because we, as envious people that we are on social media, sometimes look at somebody else and think, wow, what a following, right? So, you know them. You've seen the YouTube and Instagram stars with huge followings, but did you know that most of them make very little money for their business as a result of all that fame? So how and why does this happen? Well, today we're going to tell you two big reasons for this phenomenon so it doesn't happen to you.
Yeah, before we begin, tap that subscribe button if you like this topic or all the other topics that we try to bring to you. We really want to bring you a lot of value and good content on how to build your brand, to build your business. So let's get right into it. People who have huge followings but are not making huge money as a result of all of those followings are missing two very important things when it comes to this.
Yep.
And we're really talking to two different people here. We're talking to the people who have those followings and are like, what? Okay, I have this following, but I'm not making any money. And we're also talking to those of you who think that they are.
Yeah.
That's the two people that we're really speaking to here today.
That's the holy grail.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So number one, it's not about the number of followers when it comes to making money through social media. It's about making sure they're the right followers. So that's why it's so important that when you are defining your brand, you identify exactly who you serve.
Yep. And number two, it's about brand connection. It's not enough to put your name out there over and over and over again. You have to make a connection between these things, what you are known for, why you are different, and how that's helpful to your ideal customers.
Yeah. So here's an example. Let's say that all your photos show you in a pink blazer, right? You're known for it. People recognize you at events. Your image pops. It just simply pops on videos because you're scrolling and there's that pink blazer again. And that's awesome, right? But what does that tell your audience, right? How does that connect to what you do, who you serve, how you serve them, how it makes their life better? Stay tuned because I'm going to show an example of how you can connect that here in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we're going to pull that back around for you. Another example, let's say that you're an adventurous type of person. So you post videos of hang gliding, kayaking, hiking, ziplining, etc. These are memorable, right? And they even get lots of comments. So there's been thousands and thousands of people who built millions of followers doing these kind of things. But it's back to the same question. Does it bring them any business? Are they able to connect with them on a way that they can sell something to those followers? Do they connect back to what you do and why you do it?
Yeah. See, most people with a lot of followers assume that because they're recognized for what they do and that people mention seeing their activity on social media, that that's going to automatically equate to business. You see, the pink blazer or the adventure videos, they're fantastic, right? But unless you connect them back to you in a way that answers those 5 important questions, who you serve, how you serve them, what qualifies you to serve them, how it makes their life better, and what makes you different from everyone else also trying to serve them, right? Unless you connect that back to you, you're just another moderately recognizable face in the crowd with lots of followers and even a whole lot of engagement, right? But it's still not bringing you consistent business.
Yeah. So we don't want to make anybody angry right here, right? If you've built a big old giant following, then congratulations. But even you have got to figure out how you can align your brand to make money with that, right? Because if you don't get any business, why are you doing these things? And of course, for those of you who are still trying to build that, you need to build it in mind that you're going to be making business out of that. Right? When you put yourself out there in a memorable and consistent way, some business will come your way, but it'll pale in comparison to business that could come your way if every part of your brand was purposefully aligned. The brand look and the content that you put out there is just a great start, obviously. How do you take it to the next level?
Right. So there are 3 things that you can do right now to overcome this problem. All right. Number 1, go back to the fundamentals of building a brand. Answer the 5 questions we just mentioned that set you apart professionally. Okay, that's the first thing you do. Go back to the basics. Number 2, take a strong look at the things that stand out about you personally, your own personal journey of how you got where you are right now, the things you do every day that make you, you, right?
Yep. And then figure out how you can connect those things. For instance, let's take the example of the pink blazer. Let's say that you're an executive coach and you focus on helping women pivot in their careers from corporate to becoming an entrepreneur. Okay. Now let's connect those things. Why pink? Is that color significant to explaining what you do? If not, could it be? Could you make the word pink an acronym, so to speak?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, maybe P stands for professional, I stands for integrity. I mean, that's just the beginning, obviously, and it's just one little slice of an idea. But now, if you do something like that, you've begun to connect the brand color to your purpose, which is one step closer to alignment. So while you're getting recognized for that pink blazer, which I love that idea, you're also getting recognized for what that means to your customers. That's the connection that was missing.
Yep. And of course, this is only one example. And what we just described is one small piece of a personal branding ecosystem, the culture that you're building. What matters to you is that the brand message and image is connecting to your ideal customers in a way that makes them move toward you, right? That would be the goal. I have to point this out. Right? We've worked with influencers every day. We know dozens of people that have millions of followers. Okay. We also have a client that has a network of 400 people, right? I can show you examples of people with millions of followers that don't make as much money as the person who has 400 in her network because it is aligned and pointed at the right people. Okay. So it's very important that you catch this concept.
Yeah. I mean, in short, when everything about your brand is aligned, there's more depth, right? There's a greater connection between you, what you stand for, and how that can change somebody else's life. And when you can make those connections, those adventure videos make a whole lot more sense. They make you money, right? The pink blazer, it begins to be that recognizable element at first glance that when you look a little bit deeper, that connects with people and it makes you money.
Yep. And by the way, if you feel like your brand could use some clarity, especially if you're involved in like different projects and potential revenue streams that you're struggling to rein them all in, you've got some stuff sitting on a shelf, it's getting dusty, you spent money on it, it's still never monetized for you. We started a Facebook group years back to help you crack the code on things just like that. And we'd love for you to join it. It's called Build Your Business Star Brand. We'll put it up on the screen for you right there. We crack that code every day. We cracked that. I'm in the real estate business. I got to point this out. All right. There's a huge TikTok star that's like 40 miles from where my corporate office is. She will share her numbers with you. She will tell you how much money she makes in gross commission income. We have another agent that has also been in our program or that has been in our program on the West Coast that has a fraction of that. I'm talking like 200 people makes the same money. Makes the same money. Your brand has to dial that in. Join Build Your Business Star Brand Facebook group and get in there and let's crack the code for you so you can start making money too.
Yeah. And just a reminder, please tap that subscribe button for us. If you really like this type of content, we'll keep bringing it to you and we appreciate the time you spend with us.
Yeah. And be bold, especially with your brand, folks, because I'm telling you, we're wrapping up a good 2022 and rolling into a fantastic 2023. And we want to see you there. Thank you.
All right. You bet. Bye-bye.
Brought to you by BrandFace, the only comprehensive personal brand building system across the globe.